Episode 3 of our 5-part Luka series will now detail what finishing options and creating space options he likes to use in the mid-range when driving to his right hand. So the finishing move he likes to use is his same foot, same hand runner. And he will either bump or nudge his primary defender, or when he's driving, he'll go off his right foot and surprise his primary defender like he just did in that example. Watch how he's driving to his right. He slightly bumps his primary defender. Now he's going to jump off his right foot, go up with his right hand, and touch it right over his primary defender. It's a great shot to have. It can throw off your primary defender or a rotating shot blocker's timing. That's why it's such a valuable finishing move. So it takes away the ability of a defender to block your shot. Like in this example right here against Nicholas Batum. Watch how he's driving to his right hand here. He gives a slight little bump right here with his shoulder. Then he's going to jump quickly off his right foot. He's going to rise up and touch it right over the length of Batum, and that becomes an and one. Next, we have his veer runner going to his right. So a veer is when you take a long step with your right foot here. His left foot is going to take a quick inside step to create that contact against his primary defender. Gives him a bump, and then he's going to shoot a one-hand runner. He's going to drive the wing here, and watch how he goes long step with his right foot, inside step with his left. He's going to create that contact and then separate away for a touch runner. It's a great move to have because you're creating contact, and it gives you the ability to finish against a defender that is longer or stronger than you and is up into your body. So you create the contact. Next, we have his pivot back fade. This is creating space in the mid-range. So he is one of the best in the NBA at this move. So he's driving. He's going to 1-2 stop with his right foot right there. Then he's going to pivot back and shoot a little fade. It's excellent to use against your primary defender because you're driving hard. And since Luka has such a great ability to stop and start, he can stop with that 1-2. Watch his footwork right here. So left, right, his right foot's going to go in front. He's going to stop. He's going to fade back and pivot or wheel off his right foot and create that separation to shoot a little fade over the length of his primary defender. Watch in this example here against DeAndre Ayton. When he gets in the paint, it's going to decelerate, wheel back around, and then shoot a fade right over top. You can see he has a lot of finishing options and creating space options when he's in the paint and in the mid-range. So he's not always going to be able to get to the rim. So he has his floaters, his runner, his hanger, and now it's pivot back fade. Now watch how he uses it against a rotating shot blocker or a rotating help defender. Watch how Kawhi steps up. So he's going to 1-2 pivot. He's going to wheel off his right foot right here. His left foot is going to go into that wide base to shoot that fade over the length of Kawhi. You can use it against your primary defender or against a rotating help defender like we've seen in these previous two examples. Now he's going to pivot back. He's going to give a little shot fake, and then he's going to create the contact. So watch that pivot back. Now he's going to use his right shoulder to nudge his primary defender, create that contact, and now he's going to fade away. It just gives a little bit more separation and balance and body control to finish against your primary defender. Next, we have his nudge quick hop. So he's going to bump his primary defender right here. He's going to shot fake, show the ball right there, and then he's going to pivot back and fade. Just excellent footwork. Watch his quick hop. He's going to load off his inside foot right there, shot fake. Now he's going to pivot back against that rotating shot blocker and get it right over top. So we can see his options going to his right hand in episode 3. Episode 4 will go over his options going to his left hand.